One other thing I wanted to talk about tonight is the Trump administration bribing states or stealing states when they can't bribe them for their voter registries, voter information. Conservative states have been doing this for years, where they purge voter registrations, and then a lot of people don't find out till they're at the poll, and then they have to fill out an absentee ballot, which a lot of time gets thrown away. Conservatives over the last couple years, honestly, it's gone on forever, but specifically in the last few years, have, and in 2024, this happened. Despite the 29% of Biden voters from 2020 that didn't vote for Harris over defending arming a genocide in Gaza and saying she would continue to do it, Democrats probably would have won if conservative states didn't purge voter registrations for, or I'm sorry, and throw away uh, ballots for missing middle names and wrong dates and shit like that, or missing dates. Um, when it very easily could have been investigated and be like, this vote is real. This person actually voted. It very easily could have been. Uh, to the extent that Democrats would have won. That's how bad they did it. So the Trump administration is doing that right now. They did that in Fulton County. They seized the voter information. And one of the ideas is that they're going to use that in tandem with the protester terrorist database that they're trying to um, put all of us in. I'm not, my ego's not big, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna consider someone like me a terrorist just because of some of the shit I say on here. And I have friends who believe the same thing about themselves and myself, and that we all should be much more careful. They were tracking Alex Preddy, it seems. They took down his information the week before when he kicked their taillight. Um, and they've been saying it to a lot of protesters, like, "Oh no, we're taking down your information. You're going to be in a terrorist database." And one lady was like, "For fucking filming?" Anyway, be careful out there. Make sure you're registered for this upcoming midterms. I was planning on moving. I hope I don't have to because I don't want to change my address during election year. I don't want them, I don't want to give the government any fucking excuse to remove me from registration, to, I guess the term would be invalidate my registration. And then, you, like I said, you show up to the polls, and at least in Pennsylvania, you register with your social security number. You show up to the polls, your signature's there. They go, okay, here's your ballot. Go vote. So I know it's different in some states, but just be careful. Make sure you're registered. Do whatever you can to make sure you're registered. If you don't have to move, don't move. Try not to make things more complicated on yourself. And yeah, pretty much, just keep an eye on these things to the best of your ability. If you see ICE in your area, try to intimidate them legally. Legally. All it takes for someone like us to intimidate them is literally having your phone out like I do right now, just facing the other way. Have a good night.